Welcome back to Find an LMS. I'm Craig Weiss. Now we're in the Learning System catalog, and I'm going to show you all the great things that you're able to do. So here you're going to see this little icon. This is an ability to add to your list. Think of it as save to favorites. You may be looking at a system and you're like, wow, I don't have a lot of time yet. I'm going to go back. I want to check it out, but I'm interested. So you can come in here and you can select which ones you so choose to for an example, and you could maybe select Biz Library. Now I've gone ahead and already selected some systems, but I can go back into my systems. Now I'm going to see an extensive list of all the systems that I have an interest in. So that's how you can go ahead and do that. And there's two ways to see the details. If I go back to the Learning System catalog, and I'm going to use Absorb here as an example, I can click down here. It's going to read more information. Now I want to actually get into the details of the listing. I'm going to click right here, Absorb LMS. Now I see much more of the details. I'm going to see the type of system, the audience they have, number of users, cloud-based. Here it just means they have no maximum budget, no pricing maximum, and they do have a minimum, and you can go down there. And of course, everything is varied based on the number of users. Always check with the vendor. These are pricing estimates, so always check with them, and it does not include the setup fee. You can click a link. You can then contact them for more information. Here's a description. Vendors are allowed to upload as many videos as they want, so if they have them, they're going to be here. Here's the white papers. Here's all the core standards. Here's all the industries the vendor supports, and here's all their feature sets. Now let's go ahead, and I'm going to want to request a proposal. This is something brand new in Find an LMS. By the way, there's the ranking, and there's a couple of ways to do it. One, you could just select right here. So this is what I call a mini RFP, and a mini RFP to me is fantastic because what it does is it says, look, I have an interest in here. I'm not ready to fully move forward, but I do have an interest and I want to know more information. And what's great is it eliminates that pushy salesperson that you sometimes have to deal with, or you go to a vendor's site, seek more information, and you never hear back from anybody. This solves that problem, and it's a great first step. I would always put in there, look, I want to see a demo of the system. I want to talk to you, learn a little bit more. Right? It's the same thing if you go and get a car. You want to check it out. You want to spin the wheels. You want to ask questions. This is the great way to do it. Right here, it's really simple. It's going to pull in your contact information. This is just an example here. You're going to select the type of organization who's going to be using the system. You can select as many as you want. You can also select others. So you may have, say, look, it's going to be members, as an example. And then it just kind of doesn't there. Your current status. This is great. They just give a high level here. I always provide a use case. You can get as detailed as you want, or you can just give an overview and want to provide some additional information. It's going to ask you if you're going to plan to build a system, buy a system, whether you want cloud-based, that's what SaaS means, or self-hosted. Do you currently have a learning system? And if it's yes, that means an LMS, an LXP, etc., etc. Do you need to migrate your data? How many users are you projecting? An estimate is fine. I always recommend providing an estimate. Try to be conservative, but not overly conservative. And then you just select submit my request, and the request goes to the vendor.